Hi, Taurus. All right, happy birthday, Taurus. I hope you have a great birthday. If you happen to find this in May, I guess if you happen to find it at a different time, maybe you want to just pretend like it's birthday, like it's a whole new start, right? The sun's shining on you. It's giving strength to all your earth houses, so that's solidarity and security, creativity in this physical realm. It's vitality in this physical realm, right? In this physical body. So, what should we mention beyond that before we jump in your cards? Oh, let's talk about the way that this month has a pattern to it, I guess. So, the first thing we'll do is choose from this really fabulous, it's an old deck. This is the original too. They've made a remake of it, but the art's different. But it's called the Mythic Tarot. I was telling someone else, but it was pretty cool. Like, I found the book, like this part of it, before I found it. And then after I had this for a certain amount of time, like after I received this gift, without even asking for it, but it was an awesome gift. After I had it for a while, then the other, because these both sort of stand on their own, right? These two things, but they go together so good. And you had something about like salt and pepper, which sort of, you know, one's, we have black and white energy, but so two gifts, but they go so well together, right? You can put salt and pepper on anything and it makes it good, right? And even if you only have one, it still is flavorful. It's still okay. So you're working with what you have in a really good way, and I feel like you even have more than you have more. You'll be receiving more than you think. I do feel like someone's going to give you a really beautiful gift. Something that you really appreciate. Okay, so how, again, the method is going is we're going to choose one card from this and read the story. This is broken down in Greek stories, it's a really cool deck. And then we're going to choose from, a friend of mine created this tarot deck, and we'll look at, what's that? Oh, justice, perfect. You and other people, or we could take this like inside outside, and then we'll kind of expand on that with the tattoo tarot, which I really like. I like that style, apparently. You think? Okay, so let's see your card. You're so close to something. This one, yes indeed. What is this? Oh, Seven of Wands. You have to get out of, you just have to get out of the way about something. Okay. If there's anything, I guess we're going to roll in with it. If there's anything this month where there are like difficult people in your life, I don't know if this is family members or friends or just, you know, your teachers, your students, however it goes, it's like, if there's irritation there, please go to Libra, because Libra had some really awesome advice on how to keep focus on that which is positive. You're both ruled by Venus. So we don't read this story. That's just wanted to give us a message. Okay, just a minute. Let me focus purely on you, right? Okay. Okay, so those are inside, outside. Okay, it totally makes sense. Great. I saw this when I was shuffling for you before, the strength energy. I feel like Libra talked about Leo too, and now Leo's coming through for you, Taurus, which is very helpful. Right? You are, I have, and Leo is, I want, or I rule. You are the ruler over what you have, right? You make rules around, you are able to make rules around yourself to get what you want. You can make them around yourself to deter anything that is interrupting the flow of what you want. So let's read this card. This is your story. Strength card. In this deck also, this is, by the way, this is Julia Sharman Burke and Liz Green. And it's illustrated by Trisha Newell. But her major arcana, meaning the Fool's Journey, strength actually comes after temperance, which comes after justice. Okay, let's read the story. So Libra, Sagittarius energy. You've been learning about those. Now you're moving into faith in relationships. I heard faith and honesty. Good. Now we're at strength. So sun, love. This is a place of confidence, right? So in this card, it's usually a lion, right? It says the lion can only be conquered with bare hands. There are no man-made tools or shortcuts, but only one's own resources. The strength card in this deck is also Hercules, so that might be something that you want to, I don't know, look up this. Maybe you want to look up the story of Hercules. I would assume that this is probably a star in our map. Oh, it's interesting. Hercules is Heracles. Okay. So here we go. Here we meet the great warrior Hercules, called Hercules by the Romans, who in myth was the most invincible of heroes. He was the son of Zeus. Okay, because Hera is his mother, so this person's named, someone's named after somebody in the mother's bloodline too. Back to it. Hercules is the son of Zeus, the king of the gods. And his mother, Hercules' mother, was a mortal woman named Alcmene, Alcmene. Zeus's wife, Hera, was, as usual, jealous of the child born from her husband's adultery, and persecuted the hero with terrible punishments. She drove him mad, and in his madness, he inadvertently murdered his wife and children. Jesus, this is the story of Hercules. Hercules begged the gods for some task to expedite his crimes, and the oracle at Delphi ordered him to subject himself to 12 years of arduous labors in the service of the king Eurystheus, whom Hera favored. Now, he was an evil king. So someone had 12 years of arduous labors in service of some kind of shadow. Okay. And karma to be paid. All right. It says, thus the hero voluntarily bound himself to the servant of the goddess who persecuted him and expedition of a crime for which she ultimately was responsible. Okay, the first of the 12, it's called the 12 labors, and this is capitalized. So the first of the 12 labors was where Hercules was required to perform the conquest of the Nemean lion an enormous beast with a pelt that was proof against iron, bronze, and stone. Since the lion had depopulated the neighborhood, Hercules could find no one who could direct him to its lair. Eventually he found the beast, bespattered with blood from the day's slaughter. He shot a flight of arrows at it, but they rebounded harmlessly from the thick pelt. Next he used his sword, which bent, and then his club, which shattered on the lion's head. Hercules then netted one entrance of the two-mouthed cave in which the lion hid, and crept in by the other entrance. The lion was off one of his fingers. The lion bit off one of his fingers, and Hercules managed to catch hold of its neck and choke it to death with its bare hands. Then he flayed the pelt of the lion with his own razor-sharp claws, and forever wore a skin as armor with the head as a helmet, thus becoming as invincible as the beast itself. Wow. That's the first of the 12 things. Now, as this is, the way I'm seeing this is that someone has already worked through these 12 places. Because that brings us to the Hanged Man, right? We have to sacrifice sometimes, or we have to just even deal with, like, well, I guess unfavorable things. Now, the thing is I'm not sensing this is unfavorable for most of you. It's like being able to, I guess, I mean, this was a pretty intense story, right? So maybe someone's telling their story. This has to do with Jupiter? 12 years ago. 12 years ago, Taurus. Because Jupiter, the way Jupiter goes is 1 year per house, right? And so I'm getting all tingly when we're saying this. So for the last 12 years, Jupiter has gone around, I see, around a person. Like it's always shining a light on someone. You know, on people, I guess. But I'm seeing this particularly with an image of one person. This is you, I guess. So now there's another round. That blessed energy that protects a person, that gives a person faith in their ability. Because this person knows, hey, I have to, okay, yeah, they know this is fair, this is unfair. And I guess they figured out their own courage and ingenuity. Right? He tried 3 different ways to do something, and none of them worked. So he went to the, he tried one more time, and then he got it. Interesting. Sorry, I just wanted to read. Right, because I guess in an inner level way, when Hercules' conquest of the lion happens, it's not we're not talking about actually truly killing anything. It's a kind of transformation, right? So that strength and determination of one's own animal are expressed by a human and not by a beast. Courage, strength, self-discipline are necessary to battle with this situation. So these are just all things. This is where a person is also like, if we go along the path, you land here. And it shows me a person that has achieved that point, right? It, like, again, it knows what to do. But I heard, for some of you, I don't want you to accept any unnecessary suffering. I don't know how that comes. Let's see you and other people inside, outside. Four of Cups. I think Libra had this too. Okay, there's two. I feel like I don't know if you connect with, like, what animals walk next to you, Taurus? What animal? I feel like there's an animal on either side. There's also, like, spirit guides or something of this nature. Your angels, however you define it, like angel, devil, however, cartoon kind of thing. It's like there's one on each side. Sometimes they're saying the same thing, but it's the opposite of what you're feeling. You can always go to that energy too, when you're confused. Like when you need to express yourself. I guess there's also two people that are really, really, really close to you. I could see there's like these old voices. Someone's trying to, I heard, purify the story. Because there's a choice here. I mean, fours speak of like a foundation, right? There's Temperance. That card has been pretty powerful lately. Fours are foundations. This is water. So this is an emotional foundation, but water isn't ever solid unless it's ice, right? And this water is not frozen anymore. So that may be a part of, if something ever feels cold, I heard, even though everything is fine, or I heard someone say, I wish I could trust friends of mine, or, I guess it's up to you to trust something. But I guess a person also feels like they have to pick something. It's like, all right, that's my next thing. I have to take in one of these, or I have to do something, like I got to knock that over. I need to bring that closer to me. I heard I need to walk around this 3 times to see. I mean, I guess maybe what's in front of a person is, it's none of those things. It doesn't have to be one of those things. I guess this is showing me that a person may question, again, internally, like something emotionally, but it's, I heard, what am I supposed to do? And it's like, you don't, a person doesn't need to actually do anything. And there's something about a trust. What do we have here? 5 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Good. I heard, don't worry about what the naysayers say. And I think in ways of how a person's figuring out some stuff inside of them. 9 of Pentacles. Perfect. Hermit. Perfect. Even 10 of Cups. That's very nice backing right there. That's really positive water. It's like you as an individual are making you have to make the full choice. It's like, again, like a person has to want to do it. And I guess that's could be part of it, is there could be something that a person doesn't feel like doing, or they don't feel very, again, if the foundation is water, you don't build upon water. You build upon earth, right? And solid earth. So a person has to take something, I guess, that they don't really want to do, that they know they need to do, and do it. And if whatever that is, it's like, I heard I may not want to do this, but I know I need to do this. And once it's done, a person's like, holy shit, I can do that. I'm that, back to the Seven of Wands, like I have that kind of opportunity in the world to, I heard, showcase my power or confidence, your ability. Yes. Yeah. If you're worried about people whispering about you too, like, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. I heard it's old hearsay anyway. And I heard again, it doesn't matter. There's the Three of Cups. Oh, you're nostalgic in this time frame, right? On your birthday? Try to go into this time with a future focus versus past energy. I know it's easy, I heard, for you to love into eternity. Like in a spiritual, more ethereal way. Good job. But remember, you can apply all the magic that you understand in different dimensions in this world too, because this is the world that you're in. So that expresses, I heard, the lessons that are shown, and that's how we win, right? If we want to take it at a polarity. Let's see what's going on with people outside of you. Or like, oh, okay, you actually have the King of Pentacles. Okay, I see a few different things. So I heard it again. You don't have to listen. Don't listen to the naysayers. Because this could be internally, again, where a person's just like, I don't know, like, if I can trust myself. Or if I can trust them. I guess that's always a reflection, right? But this King of Pentacles shows me that people... Oh, people see you at a higher place than you see yourself. Somebody believes in somebody more than somebody does in themselves. And maybe that's why it's hard to trust, I heard, what other people say when, say, it's like, or like other people, even if it comes from a positive place. Ace of Pentacles. I heard, I want you to feel confident and ready. Maybe you need to say to yourself, like, yep, Fool. Look at these cards. Fool and this Queen of Pentacles. I heard, I am confident. I am ready. King of Coins, Queen of Coins, Ace of Coins is here. Because I heard you don't have those old battles anymore. You don't have to keep crying those tears. Like, if you've gotten them out, it's been decades or something like that. I heard long enough. Because the person's supposed to believe in themselves because other people believe in them. Right, let's what's that saying? It's like let's not cheat on our future with the past. Five of Coins, Knight of Coins. There's double Taurus energy. Yes, let us not cheat on our future with our past. Somebody someone outside of you wants to give you money or wants to pay for your services or wants to give you a raise, wants to give you something, a gift. Here's 2 gifts. There we go. There's 2 gifts. Somebody wants to give you land or wants to give you a house. Again, I see they want to give you money. They want to give you a job. What do you, whatever you want, I guess it's in the physical world. Again, it's like here. I mean, it may just be an opportunity to get the ball rolling. It may not be the full thing if you're looking for something, again, larger, or King of Pentacles is like long term to me. But it definitely is an opening, again, an opportunity. If it's an issue, I see it's kind of wise to make also emotional boundaries with family too. Like, or maybe there's like a gossip in the family. I wouldn't feed that. And I heard don't let that stick to you. No, I heard drop it like it's hot, right? It's I heard in one ear, out the other. So if somebody's gossiping, like, I don't know, this could be gossiping at work or, again, gossip in the... I heard, again, one in one ear, out the other. I'm not even... A person, maybe that's a part of it, too, is sometimes somebody, like, people say things and someone really wants to be like, dude, that's so inappropriate, or... you know, what you just said was actually really hurtful, whether it's to the person speaking now or whoever they were, just things like that. So remember, you don't have to ever be shy about that. Because I think a person's been through a lot here, and it's like other people really don't know, like, what they've had to truly, I guess, endure. Although that's feeling so much better. Who are your top 3 friends right now? Or like your top, you know, usually a handful without being uncomfortable is probably 2 or 3, right? Who are those homies? I heard who you've been talking to. I heard whatever you've been looking for also comes to you. Whatever a person's been looking for comes to them. So I heard, again, someone has like a plot of land. 4 of Pentacles. Are you oh, this could be saving money too. Or being, because King of Pentacles already has everything. So I heard who's very gracious and giving to you. I also see that people see that as you, as a person here, is gracious and giving as well. Actually, part of the gift is of receiving this also has to do with the effort prior. You know what I mean? Maybe at times that was like somebody biting their tongue and being like, I'm not gonna play into this game, but I'm not gonna cause a rift either. Like, I'm gonna go do what I need to do, even though I heard I don't like it, or it scares me, or something. So for those times, a person also receives a blessing. The moon in Libra. And there's the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Oh, wow. It's so earthly. Okay, so you're very watery within. You're water. Your energy internally is water. The people in the external world that are positive and beneficial, if you will, where it's fair, is earth energy. So you and other people right now, someone else talked about this, like pottery. You and the external world, interacting in the external world, dealing with physical kinds of things. This could have a lot to do with someone's career or if we mix these two together, it's going to make it more manageable, right? Trying to hold water in your hands. No, I mean, we can hold earth in our hands, but it's just kind of what it is. When we mix these two together, we can we have a great opportunity to form it the way that we want, you know. Again, Strength card. A person does have to acknowledge their own anger, though, with this Strength card. Or, like, how that's been dealt with. Maybe there's a cat or a pet. Like there's a four-legged animal. There's women with dark hair. Mixed breed. So two different things, again, come together and make one. This can have a lot of different facets, too. Since this earth energy is so powerful, Taurus, I'd say that Capricorn's reading this month, or Virgo's reading. I'm also picking up strong on, like, Libra. I feel like that energy would really, tapping into those readings would really help you get, like, another level, because I think Virgo talked about being ready, like being I'm ready, you know. Libra talked about keeping their energy, like, aligned and not allowing, like, again, I see naysaying. I don't know what that means. Maybe you just tell yourself, you know, sometimes, however it is, stagnant energy. I heard shaking it off internally. Oh yeah, Capricorn, the Valley of Love leads to the Crystal Mountain. So, yeah, love. Give me some. All right. I hope this was helpful. Oh, if you have pets, they could be really important this time frame, or you just want to pay attention to them. I also saw if you wanted to change a habit, like a daily habit. It could be a spending habit, it could be an eating habit, it could be a time thing, exercise routine. I don't know what it is. You want to change something like I heard I've been smoking for 20 years and I quit, and just like cold turkey, and it was like no big deal. Be like, yeah, I never wanted it, or like, yeah, again after that I just never wanted it. It's like something like that just shifts. I heard take advantage of that. That may be part of the strength though. If you've been doing a habit, 10 of Cups in the Tower. Yeah, if a habit's been there for a while, it's not going to feel that comfortable. That might be something. If you are changing a habit, you're changing again some part of your foundation or whatever the situation, it may need to kind of be alone to process. And don't forget, now and again, you have to use your full voice, like roar like a lion, or even if it's in private, even if it's like into a pillow, like scream as loud as you can. Get it? It shakes it out of your body. You're not a tree this time, you're a human. Right? So we have to use our voice. Through our body creates that vibration. And I really feel like, yeah, I heard someone's pushing something in the right direction. Okay. Cool reading, Taurus. Man, there was so much. That was so successful and steady and beautiful, this external world. That means, that shows me that there are other people in your life that are giving this kind of example too. You know, mature, dedicated, loyal, conscientious. They're very giving. They work wicked hard. They're willing to put in the hard work. So again, since this is available to you, I see now and in the future too, please check in with what you want. It's your birthday time. If the sun is shining there, make 3 wishes. You know? I'm sure there's a big one and maybe like 2 small ones. When's the last time someone threw you a surprise birthday party? Oh, you don't really like surprises? Tower. The world, no. Well, I guess if you're aware of what's going, you're aware of reality, then you won't ever really be surprised. Oh, that's it. There's the 4 of Cups again. Oh, whatever we just said, that's another thing. I heard someone needs to get real with their friends. If they haven't already done that, like, friend sift, you know what I mean? Or friend shift, it's like you gotta, you know, it reminds me of like when I tried to hang out with my sister's friends, and it's just like they were her friends, not my friends. And I just kept that in check in my mind, because it's not, you know, Huh. All right, we'll leave it there. Love you, Taurus. Have a great birthday. Peace out.